Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, we get a glimpse at this year's Porchfest with the EVA to look ahead at this weekend. And later, we visit Basil Classics in Depew for a sneak peek at their open house. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, this weekend marks Buffalo's favorite sign of spring with the Elmwood Porchfest, which is an annual day-long celebration of live music. Here to tell us more about how it's gotten bigger and better over the years are James and Therese from the EVA and Jay from the Place. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining me.
Well, thanks for having us.
Of course. So for those who don't know about Porchfest, or maybe they're new to Buffalo, just describe it.
So Porchfest is people opening up their homes and their porches and hosting local musicians. It is 5 hours plus of all these great local bands and local musicians just entertaining the public. You can walk around the Elmwood Village and hear music on pretty much every block and see these bands showcase on the beautiful porches of the village.
Nice, all righty. About how many bands and participating porches are there this year?
So we've got over 220 bands this year.
Wow.
On almost 80 porches.
Okay, so how does that compare to last year's? Or previous years in general?
It's grown exponentially. When I took on Porchfest in 2021, we had 120 bands. So we've almost doubled it in just the last 4 years.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, what does it take to put on a free event like this?
Yeah. A lot of time and effort and money. But fortunately, the Elmwood Village Association, we've run by a volunteer board of directors, and James, and also we've got another person in the office who's wonderful who does the marketing. And so everybody just pulls together and works to get everything done. James does the lion's share of it. He actually has to curate where every single band is going on every single porch.
Yeah.
And then it's just tons of social media outreach and working with the local businesses and working with the neighbors. And it's a lot, but everybody just loves it. I mean, it's the start of spring, as you said.
Yeah.
And so we love doing it.
Well, speaking of businesses, Jay, you are over there at the Place. So tell us about what an event like this means to your business.
Oh, it's been a huge boost for our value and our business. We started this in 2018. Year after we built our porch, we felt that we had to celebrate it. After I would listen out my office window every year of that Porchfest building up to the point. And it's grown so much, and the energy that comes into this village, the Elmwood Village, and into the community has been wonderful. We have become kind of the unofficial after party of Porchfest.
Okay.
We start later in the day, where they start at noon. We start at 3 o'clock and go to about 10:30 in the evening. We have 3 bands outside. We have our restaurant operating, doing food, and we have beer tents and drinks and outside bars, and it's just really a wonderful event that's grown so much over the years.
Well, I was going to say, what is there to do before and after? But obviously the Place is happening for the after parties. What about beforehand?
The businesses are all open, and it's great for the businesses on Elmwood, and so it's a really nice opportunity for people that maybe don't live in Elmwood Village to come in. That's the great thing, is these bands and the people there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Yeah. They're not all living in Elmwood Village, and so it brings everybody to the area. They check out all the shops beforehand. They stop for lunch, because it starts like around noonish, 1-ish, so they stop for lunch. A lot of the other bars and restaurants also will have things not as big of a, event.
Yeah,
he's got
large.
a huge
Yeah.
event.
But
I mean,
Because you guys put up a stage, I remember
Yeah.
We
seeing
have
that
a
last
huge
year.
stage.
Yeah.
We have beer tents. We have outside, dining. We have inside DJs that go into the late evening. I mean, it's really become a musical event, of kind of a little miniature festival within the greater picture.
And it's nice
the
that his goes
Porchfest.
after, though, because the whole point of it is to bring people to Elmwood Village so they can enjoy Elmwood Village, they can see it, and then come back, go to the farmer's market, just shop the little stores, grab, lunch with your mom or whatever. And this is just a great way for people to see, oh, actually, it's great here, and they have so much fun. And a lot of the bars do things after as well, so it really captures people for the entire day.
And we do have our farmer's market on Bidwell Parkway that morning. So you can start your day on Bidwell Parkway, shop at the farmer's market, and that ends at 1, which is right about when Porchfest Porchfest is really kicking off.
Okay, beautiful. Now, obviously, you've mentioned about 200 bands participating, 80 porches. That's a lot to cover. So how can our viewers get a map to see where they want to go?
There's a map on our website, and there's also, there will be a downloadable spreadsheet so that you can go on ahead of time and print that out and highlight where you want to go, or if you just want to kind of freewheel it the day of. I spend the day on my bicycle just covering as much ground as I can and hitting as many porches and seeing as many bands. There's an interactive map on the website that you just click on a little musical note and it tells you the address and what bands are playing at what time.
Okay, does it also tell you kind of what type of music they have?
It does not.
Okay, so you got to just go
Yep.
Yeah.
and feel the vibes.
Yep.
I mean, if you really want to, you could probably find the band's social medias and
That's
things
true.
like that. Our website's elmwoodvillage.org.
Okay, beautiful. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming in. An
Thanks for having
exciting
us.
day
Yeah,
coming up.
hopefully
I
you can
know.
check it out.
Yes, I'll be walking around. I'll have some family in town too. I'll bring them out there. Viewers, if you'd like more information on Porchfest and their map, you can head over to their website at EVA at elmwoodvillage.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.